player of the half.
James Harden was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going.
Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Jay, the Clippers last year were 2 games better than 500. Pretty amazing when you think about what they dealt with.
Most definitely, but everything for this Clipper organization starts with Lou Williams. He is the stud for this team. It's the second time in his career he's been named 6th Man of the Year, and that's why they signed the 31-year-old to a 3-year, $24 million deal.
Marcin Gortat, huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Williams into the front court. The deficit is 6. Knocked loose. Rockets have the steal.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Tucker, the pass taken away by the Clippers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Beverly to Gortat. A shot no good by Harris. To Harden. And scores.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Beverly into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Driving right to the basket. It's good.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Harden. To Fareed. Tobias Harris with a piece.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Off the assist.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Tobias Harris. Oh, he had him there for a second. Knocked loose. Beverly. To Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris above the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And the nice finish at the rim.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
That one out of bounds off a rocket. It'll stay Clipper basketball. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Bradley Knocked loose. Rockets come up with it. No good. Defense catching a break there. Gets it in the right corner. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
To Tobias Harris. Gilgeous Alexander, keep an eye on this guy. Slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Paul to Harden. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
He throws it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
To Harden. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Paul, deep left corner. To Harden. Gets a shot up off the mark. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's out. Last touch by Avery Bradley. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
James Harden trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. Deep three at the buzzer. 3/4 down. The Rockets way out in front. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. To Tobias Harris. He'll get it down low to Harrell and finishes strong.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
It's in the hands of James Harden. To Paul. To Capella. Not that time. Williams across the timeline. His guy's down 11. Lou Williams. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Cashes in for two.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
To Tobias Harris. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Goes reverse to lay it in. Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Williams. Oh, you can't do that.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Williams. To Gilgeous-Alexander. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Paul across the timeline. The advantage is 13 points. Ooh, Chris Paul. 2 of 4 now.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Oh, they called the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time to shuffle things up. Bradley. Oh, a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Knocked loose. Rockets have it. Paul to Harden. Goes to the left side. Harden buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
to Bradley. Williams to Bradley. Avery Bradley. He's now 4 for 6.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Now Paul with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Harden to Paul. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Kenneth Faried. He's got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw.
For Los Angeles, number 34, Tobias Harris.
Goes 2 for 2.
Easy layup.
Beverly into the front court. Down a bundle. For 3. Can't connect. It's no good. Nene to Faried. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Bradley to Gortat. Nene swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Houston with the basketball. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither.
All right.
Rockets have the steal.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Faried to Harden. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
First free throw is good. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Paul into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. That misses with a second to go. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the EA.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets put their opponents away in a blowout. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Houston Rockets. The Clippers seemed to lose their edge as the game got out of hand. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Los Angeles Clippers lost this game on the scoreboard, obviously, but they really lost this game by not being physical enough. Again and again, they allowed the ball to get inside, and once it was there, it was getting scored. A lot.
player of the game.
James Harden could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Los Angeles Clippers. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.